to take my mum away on a holiday. She hasn't had one. Anywhere down the south coast. So my father went into care recently, so she needs a break.
She needs a break.
Yeah.
And what's her name?
Mari.
All right, girls, trip down the south coast. That sounds good. Okay, 1 minute on the clock. $2,000 for every correct answer. Mel, you're good to go.
Yes.
Wish you lots of luck. And your time starts now. Which fictional bear is the main character in the book The House of Pooh Corner?
Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
What starchy vegetable is an essential
Potato.
ingredient of a classic gratin dauphinoise?
What else is starch?
Correct. Buzzards Bay is an inlet in which North American country? United States. In 1973, Richard Branson launched which record label?
Virgin.
Correct. Maurice Guérin was the first ever winner of which iconic European bike race?
Tour de France.
Correct. The Russian Revolution of 1905 began in which city?
St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg. Which burrow-digging marsupial species has the scientific name Wombatus ursinus?
Wombat.
Correct. During the day, the head of a young sunflower moves to track which celestial object?
Sun.
Correct. Graves' disease is a condition that causes overactivity in which gland?
Thyroid.
Correct. A common phrase for unhurried travelling is wending your what?
Way.
Correct. What word for an item of viewing equipment is informally abbreviated to bins?
Binoculars.
Correct. An Australian animated children's TV. Wow. Mel, give her a round of applause. 1 minute on the clock. $2,000 for every correct answer. You focused? You ready to go?
I am, yes.
Let's do it. Good luck to you, and your time starts now. Top loader typically means a specific type of what household appliance?
Washing machine.
Correct. The term typhonic means of or
Typhoon.
related to what specific weather event?
Typhoon.
Correct. Christopher Columbus reportedly mistook manatees for which mythical sea creatures?
Mermaids.
Oh, pass.
Mermaids. In the NRL, the St George Dragons merged with the Illawarra what? Hawks.
Steelers.
Cook Islands nationals automatically gain citizenship of which other country?
France.
New Zealand.
Celebrated for boosting morale in World War II was piano virtuoso Dame Myra who?
Pass.
Hess.
I don't know.
WSU is a university in which Australian capital city?
Perth.
Correct. The Brangus cattle breed was named by blending Brahman with what other word?
Angus.
Angus.
Correct. An award-winning 80s Australian film is The Year My Voice
Broke.
Correct. Of which Christian denomination are the Marist Brothers in order?
Catholic.
Correct.
Roman Catholic.
The specific tools in a line of work are commonly called the tools of the
Trade.
Correct. Right on the buzzer, Rob. Congratulations. Great stuff. $14,000.
Yeah, we haven't been to one together for a while, and so that's maybe Western Australia, back Perth.
Nice.
Yeah.
Would you take Mel's mum with you? She's looking for great holidays.
Yeah, sure, yeah. More the merrier.
All right, Sam, 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. You good to go?
I am.
Let's do it. Good luck. Your time starts now. In extreme wintry conditions, which Australian capital is dubbed Snowbart?
Hobart.
Correct. A common warning is they'll be held to
Pay.
Correct. In the film The Wolf of Wall Street, who plays Jordan Belfort?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Correct. The official symbol of the Soviet Union was a sickle and which
Hammer.
carpentry tool?
Hammer.
Correct. In the Bible, the second plague of Egypt was a horde of what amphibians?
Frogs.
Frog.
Correct. A leading Australian clothing label is Ginger and what?
Pass.
Smart. You probably think this song is about you is a lyric from which Carly Simon song?
You're so vain, yeah.
Correct. Used as a herb, fresh, healthy curry leaves are what colour?
Green.
Correct. What word does the Q stand for in the business name QBE Insurance Group?
Queensland.
Correct. Signing a coaching deal with West Tigers in 2022 was Benji who?
Pass.
Marshall.
Correct. The two seasons in Shakespeare play titles are summer and
Tempest.
winter.
Winter.
Correct. On the Olympic flag, how many rings make up the top row?
5.
Sam, you just missed one there. $20,000.
$20,000.
This was the winter of our discontent. Well, that's a very good cash builder.
Ready to meet the chaser?
I am.
All right, I bet you are. Here you go. Go. Your time starts now. A cycle of pursuit and escape is commonly called playing cat and what?
Mouse.
Correct. Beginning with P, what word means a military parachutist?
Paratrooper.
Paratrooper. Australian Billy Dibb is a former world champion in which contact sport?
Boxing.
Boxing. Vitamin D is produced when ultraviolet light is absorbed by which large organ?
Skin.
Correct. The first two elements on the periodic table begin with what letter?
H.
Correct. In the TV series Star Trek The Next Generation, Worf is what species?
Klingon.
Pass.
Klingon. What primary colour is the crescent moon in Van Gogh's painting The Starry Night?
Yellow.
Correct. A short sleeve during working hours is typically known as a power what?
No.
Yeah.
Correct. In which North American country is Hunman Falls?
Canada.
Correct. The name of which Moscow landmark derives from the Russian for citadel?
Kremlin.
Pass.
Kremlin. The teaching degree abbreviation BEd stands for Bachelor of what?
Education.
Correct. In which Middle Eastern city is the famed luxury hotel, the Burj Al Arab? Dubai is what we needed.
Oh,
Best of luck. And your final chase starts now. The word physiotherapy is commonly shortened to what?
Physio.
Physio. Correct. On which sea is the Amalfi Coast?
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
Correct. The major pilgrimage of which religion is named Hajj?
Islam.
Wrong.
Hindu. Islam. Lasse Hallström directed the 80s film My Life as a what?
I've heard of the pass.
Pass. Dog. In which country was feminist author Germaine Greer born?
Australia.
Sam.
Australia.
Correct. On which continent is the Karakoram mountain range?
Oh, I've heard of this. South America.
Asia.
Correct. In which board game
That's
is
the one that
written
K2's
side
in, that's
maneuver
it.
a strategy?
Chess.
Chess. Correct. The Blazing Swan Festival is held in which Australian state?
No.
WA.
Western Australia.
Correct. In which ancient language was Virgil's Aeneid first written?
Latin.
Sam.
Latin.
Correct. In which US city is the TV series Castle mostly set?
Los Angeles.
Wrong.
New York.
Correct. Which sport does Australian Luke Keary play professionally?
Sam.
Rugby league.
Correct. What vine fruit is the South African variety Pinotage?
Grape.
No. Great.
Correct. In which country is the river port city of Yakutsk?
Yakutsk. Ukraine.
Russia. The world's largest living bivalve mollusk is the giant what?
No.
Clam.
Clam.
Correct. The Complete Asian Cookbook was written by Charmaine who?
Pass.
Wrong.
Pass. Solomon. In which Olympic track and field event is a baton pass?
No.
Relay.
Relay.
Correct. Cloud City is a metropolis in which sci-fi film franchise?
Star Wars.
Pass. Star Wars.
Yeah.
In which city north of London is Edgbaston Cricket Ground?
Manchester. Leeds or Manchester. Leeds. Leeds.
Pass.
Birmingham.
Ah.
On the Road Again is a song by country legend Willie Hooper.
Nelson.
No. Nelson.
Correct. In which George Orwell novel is O'Brien the main
1984.
Wrong.
1984. Correct. Right on the buzzer. 17. 17.
Yeah.
Well done. That's dangerous down here.
17, a very dangerous number and a good score. I liked the way you took your time. You didn't panic. You made sure you knew the answers. Buzzed in, played as a team. Very nice.
Good stuff. Right, it's time for the final chase.
Not sure if that's, the three of them. It's only
The
so-so.
final chase starts now. What word is orcs short for in the slang phrase totes orcs?
Auxiliary.
Awkward.
Correct.
no.
The Yapania is a tree native to which continent?
Australia.
Australia.
Correct. Which country implemented the Schlieffen Plan in World War One?
Well, Germany. Germans.
Correct.
Von Schlieffen.
Rolf de Heer directed the cult Australian film Bad Boy Who?
Bubby.
Correct. Bucatini is a variety of which Italian food staple?
Pasta.
Yeah.
Correct. In which western US state is the Midway Sunset oil field?
California.
Texas.
Stop the clock.
What's not a western
In
state?
which western US state is the Midway Sunset oil field?
There's oil fields in Oklahoma, I know that.
Yeah, but that's not a western state either.
Arizona, New Mexico.
I don't know. Go with you. Yeah.
Okay, right.
I'll stick with California.
Sam said California.
Oh, yeah.
Should have gone with that. California is the answer. 1:31 on the clock.
It's the one they
Chase
nearly
next
always
draw.
mean when they mean western
And your
state.
time restarts now. The MX-5 Roadster is produced by
Mazda.
Correct. In which UK country is Arundel Castle?
England.
In England.
Correct. Beginning with J, what is a large meeting of guides or scouts?
Jamboree.
Jamboree.
Correct. In which Australian city was TV drama The Sullivans mainly set?
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Correct. Brazil's Italo Ferreira is a world champion in which sport?
Ugh.
Surfing.
Correct.
Oh.
Hashmak is a sweet food also known as Persian fairy what?
Floss.
Correct. In which European country is Mount Ataviros?
Greece.
Italy.
Stop the clock. In which European country is Mount Ataviros?
Because it ends in OS, I'll stick with Greece.
Spanish to me.
Yeah, it could be Spain, but
I'd say
Atacama.
Russia's a lot.
Could be Spain.
Slovenia, Slovakia,
Maybe I'm leaning back towards Spain.
I go Russia.
Stick with Greece.
Russia.
Greece.
Yeah!
Is what we needed. Chaser needs 6. 51 seconds on the clock. Time restarts now. Pompey the Great was a statesman of
Rome.
ancient civilization. Correct. Adventures in the Kitchen is a cookbook by Wolfgang who? Puck. Correct. The word regime is borrowed directly
French.
from... Correct. The movement known as Mormonism was founded in which country?
USA.
Correct. Bridgetown is the capital of which Caribbean nation?
Barbados.
Yeah.
Correct. The vocalist on the Daft Punk song Get Lucky is Pharrell who?
Williams.
Yes.
Ah.
We still have 24 seconds.
Yeah.
We needed a few more push-ups.
I didn't think it was going to be enough.
Very nicely played, guys. You all did really well in your chase down the ladder, and you maybe could have done with a few more lucky guesses in your final chase, but I really applaud the way you went about it.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've got to say goodbye to all.
Oh, 52K. Jesus.
But I know you had a bit of fun along the way. Thanks very much for coming in and having a go.